I'm here with DJ Harvey, Notre Dame star, former DeMatha star. DJ, first of all, I appreciate you coming in, man. I know you guys are only in town for a little while. I really appreciate that. Tell me a little bit about your career. Tell me a little bit how you got started. Tell me about middle school and then high school and how you ended up in Notre Dame.
Well, I started since I was 4. You know, my dad always made sure I had a basketball in my crib. Started out with that Fisher Price goal, always trying to dunk on it since I could remember. And then so I really started playing basketball competitively in middle school. So I was in Alabama. And then so, you know, Alabama being a football state, me and my dad made the conscious decision to kind of go to a basketball hotbed. And then also my dad's job kind of brought us out here to DC and then no better place. So kind of word got out. So coming in, you know, Takeover kind of led us or kind of pointed us in the right direction. You know, it was between PBI, Gonzaga, and DeMatha. So Coach Jones, you know, he really pushed for me to go to DeMatha. I felt like, you know, I could probably succeed, you know, better out there at DeMatha. So I ended up going to DeMatha, did 4 years there, and then, you know, went on to Notre Dame, and now I'm in my sophomore season.
So when did you first realize you were an elite athlete?
I would honestly probably say 8th grade, and that's when I cut off football and track. So I kind of focused on basketball. 8th grade, got my first offer from Xavier. So, you know, not many kids get offers until, you know, like junior or senior year. So I realized, you know, honestly, this could be, you know, what I'm good at. I can be doing this for a long time. So that's when I probably realized that I was an elite athlete.
So can you remember what originally brought you into CS?
I think it was tendonitis. I think knee problems, and then you know, you being part of the Takeover organization. You said he was best in the country. And, you know, word got out about Frank too. So you know, Frank's doing great, and so that's what, you know, primarily got us here.
And so when you were having aches and pains, little injuries, how did that affect your play?
Yeah, it definitely affected my play because you know, because I don't really like, you know, doing anything that like held by like I'm very when it comes to pain, you know, I have a high tolerance for it. So for me to come in and, you know, get a help or work done on it, it really means like it's really hurting. But you know, I'm glad and grateful that I, you know, got the chance to meet you, Dr. Booker, and, you know, build a relationship, and then you know, just ultimately getting better.
So as a student athlete, what type of routines do you follow that you think are essential to your performance?
Honestly, I think it starts in the classroom with me personally. You know, that focus in the classroom leads to the focus on the court. Then also you just have to be eligible. And then I know it's cliche, but, you know, student comes first. It's not fun. You know, I'm not a fan of it, but I feel like it definitely helps with that, you know, with the mind aspect of the game.
So speaking as a student athlete, what do you find to be your biggest challenge in college?
The schoolwork, you know, trying to find time to do the papers, the schoolwork, you know, especially with us traveling all the time, have the longest season. So it's just trying to find time to do the schoolwork. And also get the extra work in, because, you know, practice and the games aren't going to be enough if you want to be, you know, make it to where you want to be, which is the NBA. So just got to make time for all that.
So when you say the extra work, it sounds like you have some routines that you have outside of the team. What are the things that you do outside of the team concept that you think are important?
Well, I always believe that extra work, all the practice you put in, you know, pays off in the long run. So it started since I was a freshman at DeMatha, you know, Breakfast Club. I'd always be there every morning, 7:30. Even when I didn't have a car, I'd make my parents wake up. Even if I had to take a metro, I'd honestly do anything, you know, to get that workout in before school started. So then school starts, and then I come in early before practice, get a little workout in, then we have practice, and then finish up with shooting at the end of practice. Always the first one in, last one to leave is kind of what my mindset has been. And then now when I'm in college, you know, I can't get in the morning, so I always go in before practice, and then after practice.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So if you're talking to a middle school athlete or a high school athlete, they have no idea about the jump that takes place going from high school to college. What would be your biggest advice to a young athlete?
Biggest advice, I'll probably say stay the course. You know, it's a big adjustment going from high school to college. You know, the freedom. You know, you don't have your parents in your ear telling you, yo, you need to get this done, you get this done. And then, you know, in college, they don't have everything like set up, like on the board, written on the board. They tell you in advance it's on the syllabus, so you always got to keep track of your own stuff. So you got to be really independent in college. And then even on the court, it's just everything is real fast paced. So you just got to keep your head and stay the course. Everything will be all right.
What are you studying?
I'm studying communications.
Okay. And what does life look like for DJ Harvey after Notre Dame?
Hopefully I get to the NBA, and then you know, if that doesn't work out, I want to be some like sports broadcasting, something like that, something behind the scenes or in front of the camera.
DJ, look, man, like I said, I know you're only in town for a little while. I really appreciate you taking the time today. Thank you.
Of course, no problem.